Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boys, the 1, 2, 3 Count, a wrestling podcast, and welcome to Wrestlemania week. We have a lot to talk about, but before we do, I want to address something that we posted on our social medias earlier today. Fortunately, no one has followed all of the rules to enter the contest for the AEW ticket giveaway. So we are extending it a little bit longer to the very first person to subscribe to our Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Under this video, state who do you want to be at AEW Dynamite, and that person will win the 2 tickets. Good luck, everybody. That being said, let's get into the
I just want to say one more thing. I will just put as a caption to help y'all out. The title for today's episode is under this video, so you know which one to go to. There you go.
Open it out. Everybody helping.
Yeah.
The roll of ice. Whew.
Yeah.
But she still ain't as bad as Lash Legend, Hilani Jordan, Chicago Bar.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. We have a lot to go through today. Where do we want to start? Do we want to start with CM Punk? You know,
we start with the man that ruined everything.
Oh, we really gonna start with that? Okay, cool. We'll start with it. I'm with it.
During the week,
Cody Rhodes. No,
WrestleMania week started off crazy with an interview with, how do you say his name? Ariel Helwani.
Yeah.
Doing a interview with CM Punk, the man, the myth, the person who these two can't stand.
I know.
And boy, did he say some stuff. Were you able to listen to it, Darius? Or did you just look at the clip?
No. I listened to the entire interview. And so with that, I'm going to start off because I'm just going to say I hate him still, but I love him even more. Okay? All right.
That's the perfect way to put it.
Right. But I'm going to let y'all go with it because I already told y'all on Twitter that I got some shit to say.
So I listened to the snippets and I was like, ooh, this damning. Especially the stuff about Jungle Boy, which we talked about that, I think the last 2-3 weeks about Jungle Boy and everything. But at the end of the day, the blame is still on TK. And through the interview, that's really all I kept thinking. It's like, CM Punk had issues with the Elite, but then the ending point was, or what set it off with him and Jungle Boy was him coming and he wanting to destroy a rental car. CM Punk's was valid for what he said, saying, hey, you can ruin this for everybody.
Right.
So no, if you want to do this, go to Collision. He had already been told by multiple people not to do it. And the fact that they had to go get CM Punk is weird when Tony Khan is at every single show. So, at the end of the day, keep it a buck, kind of Tony Khan's fault. Him showing up at Survivor Series they didn't start running the ball to that Monday, and it really didn't start picking up steam until that Thursday. And he considers like AEW not really a wrestling business. They just like putting on some really good matches, which, like he said, that's fine. But there's so many great people on there that it's a shame that that's his perspective from it. But at the end of the day, I believe a good amount of what CM Punk had said. Because just knowing what's been happening with Tony Khan not talking to his to Jack Perry or anybody before they're released or as they're suspended, like the way that, as much as the great booker as he just doesn't have the greatest mind for wrestling. He has a great mind for putting on matches, but not wrestling in general. I'm aside with the Punk man. Chris, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, everything you said is true. Like, just him, even Punk said, because Hawani asked him, like, have you talked to Tony Khan since All In? And he was like, no. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean you ain't talked to him? So you fired this man and didn't tell him? Well, I guess we already knew that, but
he quit.
He quit.
Yeah. Well, technically, he quit, but also got fired at the same time.
Yeah, which is
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he asked for his release after the first All In, bro. But Tony Khan said no, said he's going to give him his own show, which he's not wrong. He shouldn't have done that. They did not need another show. If anything, you could have just took Rampage, put that on Saturdays, Saturday Night Rampage. There we go. But then he just decided to make Collision. And
I mean, I think the only thing I might disagree with CM Punk on was that AEW needed to be split into two separate rosters, just with the amount of people that they got on the actual roster.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm like, okay, well, it could have worked if they had people behind each show and not just Tony, nitpicking every little thing that's happening on both shows.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably the only thing I probably disagree with him on, because everything he said, and the famous words of Bobby Fish, where's the lie? Because good Lord, that man was spitting nothing but truth.
All right, we're going to do an ISO. ISO.
All right.
ISO on the man with the Punk shirt.
First of all, yes, CM Punk. He got on the shirt. Right. Now, this message, these words are Darius words only. As you can see, they have their own opinion. I got mine. And this is also sponsored in part by Smoky House Salted Caramel. They didn't pay me, but I'm drinking it, and it's giving me the liquid curd. No, I'm joking. But no. All right. I hate him, but I love him even more. That guy bullshitted through most of that interview. Y'all don't see it. I saw it. First of all, he talked about how great the backstage is in WWE because of this, what he did to work to change it, and then turn around and say that he's old school, he's this, and he feels like this. Like, come on, you can't have it both ways. That was one thing. And I'm probably nitpicking on that one, because when he said it, it was halfway through the interview. By the time he got to, I'm just old school, and you're not going to like the way that I handle things. Like, okay, so you like peace until somebody disagree with you, and then it's beef. All right, cool. Second thing, he totally left out the fact that he went on, what's the name of that show? His show. Even though, wait, before I even get to that, Collision. Even though he said that, this is Tony's show, he went through most of that story talking about how it was his.
Yeah, how he was running it, yeah.
Yeah, so he is Tony's show, but this is my show. And he also left out the entire fact that after he talked to Jungle Boy, that's my fault, Jack Perry, he did do a promo where he told everybody who don't like what's going on to go back to Dynamite. Y'all can take that over there. He did that. And this was, I guess, after the conversation. And by his story, he cussed out, Jack Perry cussed out everybody. But when he got to when he got to CM Punk, he literally said that he didn't get loud. He was really cool. He kept, he wasn't cursing. And Jungle Boy responded in kind. Oh man, I just thought that was a cool thing. So it didn't seem like it was a problem. And then all of a sudden, Jack Perry's going to say, "Cry me a river" and all that. No, because you left out the fact that you went on and you did a promo on him that probably pissed him off. Yeah, he was bullshitting. No, see.
But Let me ask you something. Sorry, bringing back to ISO.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about his take on him and Hangman?
If that happened the way that it happened, because now I got a story where he doesn't tell everything. If it happened the way that it happened, Hangman was completely wrong. Because again, wrestling, when you're in there with another person, they gotta trust you completely, so you don't fuck up moves, so you don't be in the wrong spot and they hurt themselves, right?
Right.
And so when you give even a smidget of doubt, it throws everything off. And if Hangman did that, if they went over the stories and everything and what they were supposed to say, then Hangman just called an audible. All right, now, and he did it because of Colt Cabana, because of his friend, then that is completely wrong. I probably would have made the argument from the way that it sound, and I'm not giving Hangman, I'm not even gonna say it, because there's very rare moments where it looked like Hangman is coming in prepared for a promo. And if he had all of these things and then he forgot, then he just did Eddie Kingston promo, then I'm like, man, you was just dumb, but he did try to make it easier for you. But I also don't put it past Hangman to be that type of dude, because there's stories about Hangman saying that he don't even need to talk to anybody. He don't need to learn from any of these people. He said it himself in interviews. He was like, I don't really like to take advice from people. So that could have been an entire thing, right? So
yeah, because if he was like, all right, we sat down, we talked about this, Hangman could have just sitting there not taking notes. Just it's like, oh, okay, whatever. They went out there and it's like, oh, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what Eddie Kingston did, and it's easy, but I don't. I say that saying that I thought about that, but when he brought up Colt Cabana, when he was talking about sticking up for his friends, that seemed more plausible.
Yeah.
So I completely
still, even the whole Hangman thing go back to TK.
Yeah, all of it goes to TK.
If that wasn't the plan, TK should have fined Hangman.
Yeah,
coaching session, something.
It should have been.
Nothing happened. And CM Punk gave that receipt he did when he came back after his injury. And now we know why.
But the thing is also, because I was listening to Alvarez and Meltzer. Meltzer brought that up to him. It was like, hey, how do you feel about what's going on and the jabs that are being shot or thrown at each other? TK went on record, or I think he went on record, and said that he liked it, that it brought a little like realism into the business. And I was listening to that like
he's a mark.
There's a difference between doing a work shoot and everybody like knowing about it and being like, all right, this is how it's going to go. And then there's this idiotic stupidity.
Yeah, this high school stuff.
Yeah. And like we keep saying, at the end of the day, it all falls on Tony Khan.
Yeah. And
Tony Khan could have nipped us in the bud immediately.
All right.
But he didn't.
No, he didn't. And this is another thing. We kind of have an idea what happened backstage when Jack Perry got choked out. We heard Jack Perry got choked out.
Yeah.
Right? We heard that they like bumped up against each other. They knocked over TVs and all of that, right? Mm-hmm. We also heard that that CM Punk got in Tony's face. Right? Now, if we're hearing this as a report, if they're saying that this is true, and then and CM Punk is saying that, TK is making it up. I don't know why he said that he was threatening against me. Dude, you know why. Like there was a couple of times in there where it was like dude, this is one of the reasons why I hate you. But but his attitude with everything, how he explained everything, and the fact that he was a bullshitter on there made me like him even more. I was like, "Ooh, I'm feeling for you." I'm not wearing this shirt, ironically. Yeah, so it's like I'm gonna call a spade a spade. CM Punk, there's things that you've done that caused some of this. You are not blameless in any of this. You're not. You not saying it, I'm going to call it out. It's like, we don't watch wrestling. Like, we just didn't remember that promo that you put saying, hey, if y'all don't like it, go to the show on Wednesday. We remember that. And if we didn't have what you just said, we wouldn't have known that could have been a trigger. Like, if y'all would have kept it at that and you didn't do your promo, we don't know how things would have gone. That Crimea River probably would have been Giovanni, or somebody, or he probably wouldn't even said it.
But let's remember, when Collision did start, they went 4 to 6 weeks with amazing shows. Mm-hmm. And ever since Punk left, where has Collision gone?
See, they still put on great shows. It's the production that has completely changed. His insight, and here's another thing. Props to you, Punk. Because your insight, your vision, I don't know how much you've had in that, like how much of a hand you had on that, because I guess he gave you the show and you took it and ran with it and said, I wanted to see like this. Those things made it fun. Those things made it wrestling entertainment. But
it made it different to Dynamite.
Made it completely different to Dynamite. Now it's being ran the same way. So we are missing you over there. All right. But there was one more thing. Oh, Tony's definitely missing him. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Tony, you sent Jack Perry home but told CM Punk that he could stay? Now, to me, I got one of two things. I got Tony siding with CM Punk. I also got Tony was scared of CM Punk. That didn't say because security did come and talk to you and made it easy, and you made it easy for him on his job to just walk out so he didn't get in trouble. But that says that somebody that was in power was afraid to talk to you. And we know that Tony has his hand on everything. So he was afraid, and there was a reason why he was afraid. And you know the reason why he was afraid, because you knew you was probably wrong on something. That's why you left. You didn't keep it petty, and we know you can definitely be petty. We know that. I mean, am I wrong on that?
Well, no, he even brought that up. It's like, if somebody pisses on my shoes and does he hold girls? Like, yeah, why are you pissing on my shoes?
So, yeah. So he said a lot about himself where it was like, yeah, then he bullshitted on things. I was like, I can't just fully go all in with you, man. Damn. I want to go all in. Him talking to what he said about Vince. That was probably one of the most realist answers that he got. He was like, is the wrestling is better now that he's gone because of the lives that he ruined. The fact that he ruined his life, ruined lives, this says a lot. I never saw it, but fuck him. he said that about Chris Benoit. Fuck him. I was like, and I was like, Chris Benoit had a mental thing going on, so I understand why y'all say fuck him. I believe that there should be some control there. Like, I would put that more so on Vince and Eric Bischoff than than fucking Chris Benoit, just because of the damage they allowed him to do to himself. Like now we got all of these things where people are on protocol and all this other stuff, but back then they was like, got a little stinger, just move on, keep going. And him as a wrestler, I can't take it completely off of him. I can't take it completely off of him because him as a wrestler, he because he wants to wrestle, he will lie about an injury.
People do that all the time.
Right. So I can't take it off of him.
I was doing like a practice match before an actual like show that we were putting on. And it was just a basic Hurricane Rana. Bopped the top of my head to the point where I had to hold up the ropes to hold me up. And my neck was like, if I did like this, I would have went down. So I legit had to hold on the ropes to hang on. And I still went out there and put on like a match during the show. So we lie all the time.
Yeah.
Even Punk was like, the doctors got to tell him to, you know.
Yeah, maybe you should. Yeah. But okay. One thing, CT, I love when you have wrestling stories. I love when you have the wrestling insight. There's been like this is like the third or fourth time, like these last 4 episodes, where we just talk about something and it's just you as a wrestler coming in like, yeah, this, that, and the third, man. You that is amazing. Because we don't live it. We didn't live it, so we can only imagine. You've been there. So I know if we really wrong about something inside of that ring, I'm keep doing this. Yeah.
I do want to mention also on Wrestling Inc. they brought up a few notes from what people in AEW and WWE have said, sort of. And I quote, more than anything, what the interview showed was that this was preventable from all sides, said one AEW veteran. People in
Danhausen.
People in WWE have stated WWE talent has and executives expected Punk to have to address his departure from AEW, as the injured WWE star has little more to do during WrestleMania season than do interviews and make media appearances. And then there have been a couple AEW talent who've just tweeted out support for the company, which I mean, understandable.
Yeah, I see like Sammy Guevara and like Daddy Magic.
Guess what? He let something slip. That was one of the things that I realized. He let something slip.
His second contract?
No, not his second contract.
I thought I caught that.
When Tony being upset at him being backstage, he said,
he felt betrayed.
No, yeah, he said he felt betrayed. He's like, dude, you let them go over there and do stuff for them. I'm like,
Daniel Bryan has done, or Bryan Danielson has just recently been on WWE on A&E for rivalries with him and The Miz.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of lets me know that there's been some shit in the works. This is about to happen sooner than I thought. and I'm telling you now, he needs to.
At this point, he might not have a choice.
Yeah, he needs to. Cause he said as long as Tony decide that he wants to put money into it, it's gonna keep running. Mm-hmm. Meaning that this ain't a sustainable show. I did not like when he came in and he was talking about they want to do it for a niche audience. They not into making money and all of this other stuff. I did kind of have a problem with that because the whole mission statement is this is a wrestling event for wrestlers and wrestling fans that just like wrestling. So if you didn't read the mission statement, you wouldn't have known. I mean, if you read it, you would have known that this ain't about something that is about making millions upon millions. Of course, they want to make money, but the goal wasn't that. This was for giving wrestlers opportunities that they wouldn't have, giving them an opportunity to work in an environment that is fun, even though that is blown to shit. And to work around wrestlers who wrestle, people in the back that are running the joint has been wrestlers or are still wrestling. This wasn't I'm here trying to sell a bunch of merchandise. We can tell by how they slow roll all of their toys. You can tell by how they slow roll the fucking video game that is still not getting talked about. But that wasn't the intention. Those things is like, oh yeah, we got this to make it more marketable. But it wasn't about the wrestling. It wasn't about wrestling entertainment to make money. So him saying it a couple times like it's a bad thing kind of was one of those things. It's like, nah. But if they want to survive, they need to be either completely inclusive or start becoming competitive. Move Collision to a Friday night. Put it at the same time. Yeah.
Ooh. Let's talk about Collision real quick. Do you know what time Collision's coming on like the East Coast?
Ain't it like midnight or something?
Saturday? 11:30.
Yeah, nobody watching that.
Nobody's watching that because we're already going to be like completely drained. We're going to be completely drained from that too.
Yeah, nah. Y'all should have did an afternoon show.
Because actually they couldn't even do it Friday because Friday they're doing
the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no, doing an afternoon. And this is where I'd have said be inclusive. I would have did a simulcast between, hey, for the first time ever, AEW is holding Collision Saturday on TBS and USA. Be a part of it right before the actual show go on. And then you do the best matches that you could possibly put together. And then have them compete. Set that bar.
Like, what I think they're doing is it's going to be a pre-recorded show because I do not see them being out there at 11:30 at night, having anybody out there. But so AEW has done something that they haven't done ever, and it was first reported from PW Insider and Fightful that AEW was evaluating its talent and roster at the moment. As such, cuts have been made and are seen as benefiting both the company and those who are no longer in All Elite Wrestling. So all the people that I'm about to announce have been released, but they also do not have they don't have a no compete clause tied to them. We have Dasha, who she was ring announcing.
Justin Roberts do everything now? Like what?
Jose, the assistant, who was with LFI, which LFI, they haven't been doing anything lately.
They been ROH or something? I don't even know.
Jura Jewel. I don't know where it is. Anthony Henry, who I believe was a part of the War Horsemen. And he's out with a broken jaw.
Yeah.
He got it at a indie event, but still, his partner's still there. Slim J, Parker Boudreaux, Gravity, which is like, why did you even sign Gravity?
Yeah, didn't he just get like his little AEW like thing? Like maybe 6 months ago?
Yeah, maybe.
The two that were like the craziest was the fact that they released Stu Grayson again.
Yeah.
Granted, he had his one bout. They brought him back. He was feuding with Dark Order because he was with the Righteous. I don't know if that ever went anywhere. But the even crazier part was they released the boys.
Yeah.
The boys. Like they were
what is Dalton
in the
Castle without the
storyline.
boys? That too.
Hold on. Let's say that again. Because I don't
released
think
The
you heard.
Boys.
They did not release it. Oh my fucking god.
Released- and we were saying, like, how do they release The Boys when that is part of Dalton Castle's gimmick? But also, they're in the middle of a storyline that is culminating this weekend at Supercard of Honor, which I completely forgot Supercard of Honor was going on as well.
That
It's
is
Friday, ain't it?
I
that
think so.
right, because Dalton Castle just lost the boys. He was trying to get them back. He been drinking and he been so disheveled. And it was art. I was invested. This is did Vince go to AEW or something? 'Cause God.
Yeah, he had
Damn.
him out.
I know. When was this done? I mean, when was this article read? This was
Oh,
yesterday?
this is yesterday.
No, that's
Yeah,
April
this is
Fool's.
yesterday.
This is April Fool's show. This is April Fool's show. This is bullshit. No, they can't get rid of the boys. No.
This is happening during Raw. If I remember right.
Wow. Yeah. That is ridiculous.
And then I was looking up the card for tomorrow's AEW Dynamite. Like, one of the reasons why, again, I am super hard on AEW Dynamite because I want them to do great, but they don't promote their shows. So tomorrow we have Chris Jericho calls out Hook. Hook, do me a favor. Don't do it.
Run away.
Run away, run away, run away. Obviously, yes. Jericho likes putting over the younger talent, but just run away. Oh, dang. You're right. I didn't know they were. When did they announce The Rock's grandma?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he announced it on Instagram, I think.
Okay, so going back to AEW real quick. We have Thunder Rosa versus Mariah May, which Mariah May and Tony Storm.
The saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We have Billy Gunn versus Jay White.
Oh God. Okay.
And both the Guns and the Acclaimed are supposed to be staying in the back. We have the Young Bucks versus the Best Friends in the AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament, which, as much as I can't stand Young Bucks sometimes,
Man, they about to get that go home heat.
oh, we might be getting Young Bucks FTR again. And you know that they put on great matches.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm
I mean, that's from the way that it sounds, that's all they got now. Especially since get rid of the boys. That's all they got. FTR and Young Bucks.
That's all they got.
We have Samoa Joe versus Swerve Strickland in the contract signing.
Okay.
Not even versus, but they will be doing the contract signing for Dynasty. And Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, versus Osprey.
Osprey.
That is going to be good.
Battle of the Wheels.
Now, I'm going to say this. I'm
surprised they didn't coin it as that, to be honest.
I'm going to say this. If a table gets flipped over, Vince McMahon is in AEW. I'm saying it. At the contract signing, if there's a table that get flipped over, yeah. And then we know that Swerve not winning because, Vince hate black people. But, okay.
Oh, and then last week on Collision, we had Adam Copeland versus the King of the Indies, Matt Cardona, which is crazy because Matt Cardona had showed up on TNA.
Mm-hmm.
He did a show here in Indianapolis that same day, and then flew to Canada to wrestle.
Yeah.
And like the BCC, they wrestled in Mexico, and flew like at 2 a.m. Saturday morning to Canada to wrestle. It was Claudio and Danielson and Shibata versus, I want to say, the Wedges and Lance Archer.
Mm-hmm.
See, okay. All right. I'm going to say this. I wanted to say Tony doesn't deserve these great wrestlers, but they need to have an opportunity. If they go to WWE, a lot of them will be drowned out. My boy Lance Archer would definitely be drowned out. You seen Claudio only gets butt so far. I mean, my heart is really breaking. Every time I hear these stories or see these shows, my heart breaks because it's like it could be so much better.
Mm-hmm.
It can be so much better, but and then to add it up, that I'm gonna get to that later. But Cody signing another deal with WWE says a lot to me. And I don't think that AEW can make it to where his contract is up, because I do think Cody wants to go back. It's just that there's a lot of things at hand. And so, but Cody signing tells me a lot. So yeah, but I'm gonna shut up about that because I can go.
Supposedly in May, they're doing a Thursday collision show, which, if that's the case, they should have done it this week.
Yes, they should have.
Anywhoosies, let's go back to the WWE. It was announced yesterday that Europe is getting 2 premium live events back to back. They're getting Backlash in France. They're getting Clash at the Castle in Scotland. So it's literally going to be Drew McIntyre's backyard.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think after WrestleMania, the next 5 PLEs, 4 of them will be outside of the country. So we have France, Scotland, Toronto, Cleveland, and then we have Germany.
Okay, that says a lot to me.
Cleveland?
Huh?
What's in Cleveland? SummerSlam?
SummerSlam.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that says a lot to me. Okay, we're keeping track of these predictions, right? This year we're gonna be keeping track of these predictions again, right? Because we only doing like 5. We're not doing it like we said, but we gonna get this year is in the bag for me. Yeah.
About to lose night 1.
Shit.
I mean, and let us announce also that on April 12th, WWE SmackDown is coming to Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, your boy gonna be there.
Be on the lookout for our boy Chris. We will be looking to him for some what he felt about the show. He's going to be able to see Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Naomi. I've coined them as the Stormiest Glow. People have said that's a horrible name, but I was also thinking the Holy Trinity. But you know what? Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you're gonna see and still
Mm-hmm.
the undisputed universe.
I will let us state that our ticket giveaway is still going on. So the first person to like and subscribe to our Twitter page and our YouTube and comment on our YouTube page, who do you want to see at AEW Dynamite, will win the tickets. And thank you to everybody who has liked our post. Thank you to everybody who has followed us. We are now over 1,000 followers on Twitter, X.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get everything else popping.
Right.
And at that, I am still looking up tickets to SummerSlam.
Okay. While you're looking up tickets to SummerSlam, I do want to just make a quick detour because this was one of the topics that I really wanted to talk about before CM Punk just pipe bombed the whole podcast world. Again. Santana was on, I believe it was Chris Van Fleet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and he was talking, and one of the things that I really thought was interesting, he was saying that when Cody left, he wasn't surprised because he thinks that there's one more person that was a former WWE star that is going back to WWE from AEW. Now, I want to play a guessing game. I want to know who y'all think.
There's so many.
I know, right? No. Okay, so let's just make the implication that this person probably was there before we got Andrade, before we got Miro. This was probably one of the ones that were there from the beginning. Or maybe one of the ones that was there during the Bryan Danielson run. Like when Adam Cole came and all of that, right? So I'm thinking that Miro is probably out of there because we already knew that. And the person will probably be kind of a surprise. I'm saying that it's going to be Samoa Joe. So no, I'm joking.
Take the whole belt back with him.
Right.
Yeah, we got a champion no more. This place sucks.
Hey.
Mark was right. I should have done it.
Hey, but who would y'all think out of that? And we ain't gotta go into the big whys or who's unless you want to just make a little statement. But
nah, it's only one person I can think of, and that's Malachi Black.
Yeah. Malachi, maybe Buddy Murphy.
Oh yeah, they package deal. They package deal.
okay,
Hey,
Might as well
take Brody King with him now. Take the whole House of Black. Julia Hart. Yep.
Scott Blue.
Take them all.
okay.
I can also see maybe Miro going back.
No, then that's what I'm saying. That the implication was that one, this person has been here long enough, or early enough in the game. So I would say from the inception to probably about the Undisputed era with Adam Cole, because Bryan Danielson would be in there. You got Chris Jericho, you got Moxley. I would also say you could put Malachi Black in there because he was there when Cody was around. But I don't think that. I honestly think that there's two. One will probably be Adam Cole. Now that Paul Levesque is there, he could probably been foaming at the bits, just chomping at the bits, just. Oh, I can't wait to get back.
They want to coin him as the next Shawn Michaels for nothing, bro.
Right.
I'm just saying.
The only other person that I think that it would be surprising, because that was another thing that he's saying this in the fact of it would be a shocker to see this person go back. He was like, yeah, because I wasn't surprised about Cody. I'm not going to be surprised about this one. I think Moxley is that. I think that the landscape in wrestling has changed so much. The WWE has changed so much that Moxley could be one of the ones to go back where wrestling is fun. Because you also got to remember that Vince was the one doing all the stupid shit with Dean Ambrose. If he could go back as Moxley and wrestle the way that he's been doing it, I'm certain that we can see that. Especially after he's seen how much of everything he has to do to carry that promotion, because he don't stop.
A vacation after what, 4.5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Yeah, so I think Moxley and Adam Cole would be the two biggest surprise. Not so much more surprise with Adam Cole because of the relationship, but he's a star here, so that is another thing. And if Britt decides to stay, that could also be a thing. But I don't think Britt's staying either.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Just want to throw that out there.
We are about to go through our AEW. Just kidding. WWE.
Oh man, I'm like, we ain't about to do no. Yeah,
Hey, fools, yesterday you can't be doing this to me.
right.
I was not ready.
So we have night one. We have 7 matches. There are no specific order. Excuse me. No specific order. We have Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos and Dominic.
I gotta go with my boy, the biggest heel in the industry right now.
Got to.
Gotta go with him.
So Rey Mysterio need no more wins, man. Dragon Lee, he gonna have his time.
Yeah, and he don't need to be the son at all. Like honestly, I don't need him to be the son at all. Even with your retirement match, I want him to do.
He shouldn't have beat him last year.
Yeah, nah, but I want him to do like Shawn Michaels did to Ric Flair. I'm sorry, I love you.
I love you.
Right, and then get up on a turnbuckle. Shout out to that thank you was for Eddie. That I love you was for Eddie. Okay.
I'm going to say Rey Mysterio is going to make Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. I honestly thought that he was going to pick Andrade to be his partner, Rey Mysterio, because on Raw they had that little tit for tat with L'Affection.
Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah, Judgment Day, and then Andrade came a part of it.
Yeah.
I will get him to answer. Oh, he's going to get to Smokey. See, I got them on something.
Yeah,
told him about it.
It's over now.
And also you have to try the cookie dough flavor.
I looked at that and I was like, well, I might have to get this next time.
Yeah, the cookie dough flavor is really good.
You said which flavor? The cookie dough? Yeah, I want to try that one. And the spicy watermelon.
You sniff it, you smell it, and it smells just like cookie dough.
Yeah. God damn.
But we have...
Bro,
I was drinking it. It was like, bro, where'd the bottle go? And I was the only one drinking it. I was like, all right, whatever.
We have Mommy versus Becky Lynch, which...
Oh, man.
Becky Lynch is not liking that Mommy does the stink face. Becky, mind your business. Let us enjoy what we want to enjoy. Let get what you're saying.
That was kayfabe.
And then Mommy just needs to go ahead and keep Becky's daughter name out of her mouth.
Yeah.
But I am going to go ahead and say Mommy.
Yeah. I don't see Rhea losing. She too on top right now.
Okay.
But I want Rhea versus Jade next year.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna say this, and this is a little spoiler. Somebody from Judgment Day is losing.
Oh yeah.
But it ain't Rhea.
It ain't Mommy.
And I already said Dom winning, so
yeah, exactly.
We have Gunther versus Sami Zayn. Sorry, Sammy, you my boy, but
I know the heartbreak.
That vignette though, man. They gave him the whole Rocky treatment.
I know, and he's Canadian.
Yeah.
I can't. Nah. It
I
gotta be Gable.
I see him holding the title till Bash at Berlin. He has to go into Berlin.
Oh yeah,
as a champion.
As the champion.
Yep.
Yes. So that's my only thing.
Yeah. So yeah, Gunther.
Going with Gunther too. And you kind of figured out my plan. Because If we going to Berlin, you know, Gunther has to have the title. That means if we go to Scotland, you know who my vote's gonna be. I don't know. Wait, let me change that.
Too.
Yeah, let me change that because I don't know if winning it there it would be bigger. But I'm gonna shut up.
We have Yeet versus No Yeet.
Oh man,
Jay Uso and Jim versus Jimmy Uso with hopefully Rikishi.
Special guest verb.
Yeah.
That's messed up because I want Jay to win, but
Yeah,
you got another brother over there, and you know Roman is going to send him out there. Hey, go help your brother. He your real brother. I know they twins, but that one was adopted. Go get him. Yeah,
he's adopted.
yeah. So I'm going to go Jay. I'm going to go Jay. I gotta go Jay. I think night one is going to be a miraculous night for all of those that was involved with beef with the bloodline. So Jay,
I'm gonna go the opposite day. I'm going Jimmy.
ooh, you going Jimmy?
Yeah, I think night one is gonna be like that soul crushing like cliffhanger for night two.
No,
yeah,
I think
that's the way I'm going. They all lose it. They all lose it.
Announced on Friday that Damage Controls, Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Sane versus Bianca Belair, Naomi, and a debuting Jade, former number one champion of AEW, Cargill.
I can't believe they sent her out with 2 losses. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry. That was just horrible. They let Jay go with 2 losses to the same person. That's crazy.
I don't count that first one. That first one didn't make no sense. But whatever. Anyway, she got to get her WrestleMania moment.
Oh yeah, she's having a WrestleMania moment way before
that
Punk.
Interest is about way before Punk. Shoot, before Cody at this point. Hey.
Yeah, they're going Jay and the EST and Naomi. Whew. The 5-2s. Yeah, 5-2 is winning that night.
But yeah, they in almost every match.
And I can already let you know, this is the one match that my girlfriend is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I see that too. She's like, "Oh yeah, she ready."
When Jade came out to make the save for Bianca, she literally jumped out of bed and got a head rush.
Got up too fast. Yeah, we all been there. Good for her.
We also have the 6-pack ladder match for the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championships. You have Judgment Day versus Awesome Truth versus DIY versus Catch Republic versus A-Town Down Under versus New Day. But here's the thing. Supposedly, they're splitting up the titles. So whoever gets one title, I think they're out of the match, but the match doesn't end till the next title gets taken.
Till all 4 titles are down.
So I guess this is a hard one to try to put.
I got my 2 answers already.
I got
for
one.
me, for the Raw titles, the Awesome Truth.
Wait, ain't DIY on Raw?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know. Okay, so are we going Raw first and then SmackDown, or you want to do your 2? Okay, so for Raw, I think it's DIY. I gotta put them in there.
Same.
Yeah, Triple H didn't have Johnny Wrestling come back for no reason.
Exactly. It's a bigger story. I'm telling y'all. Y'all ain't ready.
And then for the SmackDown titles, Chris said A-Town Down Under.
What? No. I was just doing the thing because that's the coolest thing Austin Theory got.
Oh, that he stole from Black America. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Peace up.
I ain't saying no.
Hey, that. Hey, he stole that from Usher.
Yeah.
You might not go with him, but I am. I don't think Judgment Day is holding on to any title.
Yeah, that's what I already said. They not.
So I'm going with A-Town Down Under winning the SmackDown title.
Chris, I'm gonna let you
Catch Republic.
You can go to New Catch Republic. All right, this one is really gonna separate us. I'm going with Awesome Truth. Yep.
And then Raw.
I thought they was on SmackDown. The whole
No, they're on Raw, but it doesn't matter. Whoever grabs the title, they're just going to go to that show.
That's true.
Okay, so then why don't we just put the two who we think the two are? Because DIY may go to if they grab the SmackDown ones, then they'll go there. So those would be just our two wins. Or if we're doing that, does that change that for everybody? If they could go to someplace else, like it don't change it. It don't change who y'all think is gonna win.
No.
Okay, cool. So yeah, then that don't matter because those were my two anyway. I could have sworn.
And then we have The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, with the stipulations of if Seth and Cody win, no bloodline. If The Rock and Roman wins, bloodline rules.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go.
I'm going with Seth and Cody.
Rock and Roman. You gotta set the stage.
Okay.
Stage for night 2.
I'm gonna say this. Bloodline makes the rules regardless if they gonna set up or not. Bloodline is gonna be there regardless of who's gonna win or not. But so with that being said, you make it seem like this may be a legitimate match with Cody and Seth winning.
You're about to be hurt. You're about to be hurt.
I ain't about to be hurt.
You're about to be hurt. I'm telling y'all.
There's a reason why I'm not about to be hurt. And that's when we go over to night 2.
Oh, that's where you're about to be hurt. That's where you about to be hurt.
We have The Pride versus the Final Testament in a Philadelphia street fight. I'm going with The Pride.
Yep.
You said The Pride versus who?
Final
Testament.
I'll go with The Pride.
Hey, no one of the people is.
We have LA Knight versus AJ Styles.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go AJ Styles.
Oh, I'm gonna go LA Knight.
Hey, baby. AJ Styles. Hey, baby.
What are y'all crazy? I love
okay.
AJ.
Look, I know all Philadelphia is going to be saying L.A.
Yeah, I had sent the text back.
Yeah, exactly.
But
all right, I'll be there in a minute.
No. AJ Styles all the way.
Or
Logan Paul.
Okay, hold on, wait. I was distracted. I'm going with LA Knight. I'm changing that.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
See, he heard it. He felt it.
It's okay. We have Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus KO.
Okay. Jesus.
It's
Okay. Randy Orton don't need the U.S. title.
no, you don't.
Even though that would be amazing. Kevin Owens could use it, but I don't think Logan Paul losing for some odd reason. I don't even know if I want to be him at this point. Probably Dom or some BS.
I also am picking Logan Paul to win because it's just going to go over and make everybody mad that he's beating Randy Orton and KO.
Kevin Owens. Yeah.
But it's going to be more of KO and Randy Orton
fighting each other, yeah.
No.
And there's no DQ in a triple threat match.
The Nux is legal. Yeah, I'm sticking with Paul. Unfortunately, he won that championship before his brother get beat up by Mike Tyson in the summer.
Yeah. I think that's where it's all going to come crashing down for him. There's going to be a SummerSlam event. Logan Paul is going to lose and Jake Paul is going to lose, and that's where it's at. So I'm going to go with Logan. Even though I really want Kevin to win, I'm going with Logan.
Yeah.
Plus, SummerSlam is in Cleveland, which is
their hometown.
Where he's from.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be the perfect place for him to lose.
We have Io Sky versus Bailey Be So Thick. Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey. I can't go against Bailey. Io Sky is amazing. Did y'all see that clip of Otis where he thought her name was Leo this whole time? Like, what? This guy a fool.
I'm like, what? It's like she answers to it. It's like she's just like, okay.
I'm going to go. Oh, I'm going to go. Fuck it. I'm going to go Bailey.
It's such a feel-good story.
Yeah. We have Seth Rollins putting his championship on the line against Drew McIntyre.
That boy cooked. He got whipped on Monday just to lose his title on Sunday. Drew, that man on fire. I'm sorry. If he don't win it now, he might as well just not even resign.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Drew. So.
Yeah.
I'm too distracted. Y'all see how Seth Rollins was moving on Monday too? I feel like he was like extra slow, or maybe he was just selling. But man, I was like, they sure he should be in this match.
I'm definitely doing Drew McIntyre, but I put an asterisk there.
All right.
Because I believe Senior Money in the Bank is going to cash in. He's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't cashing in.
Yeah, he gonna let that shit run out.
Or cash in, add Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
He's going to cash in, and he will win, and he will be the only. Well, no, because I said Mommy was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
But this will be the fall of Judgment Day.
I'm going Drew.
If Mommy loses and he wins the championship, that would be the fall of Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Mommy ain't losing.
Mommy ain't losing, so. Yeah.
Then we have the most controversial match in WWE right now. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. And this is off of the biography that they did on Roman Reigns this weekend, which even a lot of people who are pro Cody have switched sides to Roman Reigns. And to them, I say, you made the list.
You made the list. Everybody Jericho show that. Hold on.
But I'm sticking with Cody Rhodes. He's
all right, so I'm gonna let Chris think. So
yeah, go ahead.
This is
thinking about this for like 2 weeks now.
This is an easy answer for me.
They keep changing it, man.
No, they don't. They didn't change it. This is what it is from the beginning. He's passing Hulk's record. That's where it's at. He's passing Hulk's record when he lose after I think it's Survivor Series would probably be that. Yeah, it's going to be a wrap for him. He's going to retire momentarily because he wants to. Because, all right, I say it like this: a lot of people say, "Oh, he's going to retire." If he retires, that retirement is going to be short lived. He's going to be in a couple of movies. He's going to come back, but that also added to it as a hint into what's going on, that he's not leaving anytime soon. It is really,
I'm not going nowhere.
it is really, really Roman Reigns going to win WrestleMania with the help of the Bloodline, because that is the true storyline. The Bloodline are the champion, even though he's the face. The Bloodline the champion. When Bloodline's in, can't lose. Cause
You think y'all promised Cody a multi-year contract?
that was
He's not finishing the story.
You're not doing it this year, buddy. You're not doing it this WrestleMania. You'll probably hold on to it at WrestleMania next year, but you're not gonna have it right now. Yeah, that contract signing told me a lot. It's like,
He's about to win 3 Royal Rumbles in a row.
No, you're not.
Just to beat Roman.
It won't be that. He's not gonna win this one. Sometime down the line, he's going to win the championship. And at the end of that contract, depending on where he's at, Roman's going to return. And that's going to be the battle. If he re-signs again, then he's going to beat Roman. If he doesn't, then that is the new story. The one guy that he couldn't get over.
So they're going to do a WWE 2K24.
Yeah. And then what's going to happen is that if Cody doesn't resign, he loses to Roman. After he loses Roman, he goes back to AEW. He finally wins the fucking championship there. His contract is going to be over. He's going to come back. Roman's going to be like, I'm retired. He's going to call him out. And this will be the one match a year that Roman has for the year is going to be against Cody. That's how it's going to go.
Nah, I'm going with Cody.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cody about to have all the help in the world, bro. He about to have Austin. He about to have Cena.
I don't know.
Except if he can still walk.
No, it ain't. No, and that's another thing. If Seth losing his title, ain't no way he gonna let Cody finish that story. Yeah, that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that. I'm sorry, but that's
Nah.
Yeah, I'm telling you how this is
I'm
going.
a Cody crybaby through and through.
Hey, you gonna be crying that night too.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll even record it.
Yep.
And just before we head out, we do have the WWE Hall of Fame Friday night. We have some amazing people in wrestling getting their flowers. I'm trying to pull up who's going to be in it. You know what? It's easier if I just go on Twitter. We have Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
Long overdue. Being inducted in by Roman Reigns, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
That's another thing. They're gonna do all of this pomp and circumstance. They're not about to let Roman lose.
Shit. Wait a minute.
And that's why the Seth and Cody match is gonna be that. That's gonna be that one seed of doubt. Right now, it ain't. If Bloodline wins, ain't no way you feel like, oh, this is hopeful. How can he beat him? But like I said, Bloodline is going to come back out. After Cody wins, Bloodline is going to come out. Then you're going to have Seth come out, get his ass whooped. Jay come out, get his ass whooped. Sammy come out, put up a fight, get his ass whooped. Who was the other one? LA Knight could probably throw his ass in there and get his ass whooped, right? And then Kevin Owens.
Randy Orton,
yeah, I mean anybody coming to get their ass whooped, right? Right. So because what's gonna happen? The final boss is gonna be acting like he's amazing. He's gonna get hit, put out of the way. Stone Cold's gonna come, stun whoever, stun Roman. It looks like it's a 1, 2, 3. No, it won't be no count because the ref is gonna be out. Rock gonna come in. He's gonna beat Stone Cold's ass. It's gonna be a fight or whatever. And then, oh no, wasn't there supposed to be a new family member to the bloodline coming?
Oh, no one really knows.
Mm-hmm. You know they always make their debuts at these pay-per-views.
But sticking on, Paul Heyman's going to be inducted by Roman Reigns. Bull Nakano is going to be inducted by Alundra Blaze. Thunderbolt Patterson is going to be inducted by Scott Spears. Liam Maivia is going to be inducted by The Rock. The U.S. Express is also going to the Hall of Fame, and that is the uncle of Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas, and Mike Rotunda, who is the father of Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt. They will be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and Muhammad Ali will be inducted by his daughter, Lani Ali. So that is your 2024 Hall of Fame.
That's what's up. That's going to be a great event.
It's happening right after Smack.
Yep, on Peacock. I remember right.
Oh, I'm definitely getting Peacock this weekend because I've stuff happened. I wasn't able to get it. I mean, I wasn't able to have it. Oh, that was another question. Speed. Now, is
starting, I believe, tomorrow.
Oh, do you know who's on the card?
No. All I know is it's going to be on X. Each match is 3 minutes long. And at the end of it, there will be a champion. Yeah,
that's going to be
I'm
fun.
looking at it right now. They don't have anything for Speed.
Wow. That's crazy. I would have expected a large promotion for this, especially for it being on Twitter. Because, man, that's a big deal. Like Twitter becoming one of the places for entertainment. Everybody like got all of these free movies going on. We had Elon Musk have the interview with the guy he was supposed to be on, Don Lemon. He was supposed to be on X. Like they were supposed to have all of these. I think Matt Walsh is on X now. Not Matt Walsh, but Tucker Carlson. So they're trying to be a place for news and entertainment.
So I'm looking at something right now. It's just a picture, and it has Ricochet versus Dragon Lee. So that might be the first match.
Okay. That's
that? I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, Ricochet winning. Ricochet better get this title.
Yeah. If he in that, especially. Y'all seen Raw?
Yeah.
See what he did the fall away slam? Oh my God.
Yeah.
That Prince Puma in him. That's that Lucha Underground in him.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about today?
Nah. There ain't anything else. Everything I wanted to talk about, I talked about.
Thank you,
hold on. Thank you, Punk. Hold on. Yeah, Dennis Knight. He was known as Midian during the whole Undertaker being the Dark Lord era. He was recently, I'm trying to find the news article because I just saw it. He was recently okay, here you go. He nearly lost his life after having surgery. Okay. He put in I think it was on Instagram. He says, "Hi, my name is Dennis Knight," or he was replying to somebody. I can't remember because this only giving me part of the article, but he put in the article writing. He says, "Hi, my name is Dennis Knight, and this week I almost died. Spent 8 days in a hospital and 48 hours in ICU. With everything I've done in my life, I would have thought car accident, OD, or some other result of my lifestyle. But no, my body tried to kill me. I don't like to talk about my personal life, but thanks, I don't need anything. I have the greatest family who takes care of me. It started with stomach pain that was supposed to be bowel obstruction. Then went into surgery and found a shredded appendix, a hernia, and a golf size blade stone. I guess it was supposed to be gallstone, but blade stone that tore my entire stomach up, which is weird because I had my gallbladder removed years ago. My blood sugar should be 90 over 120. Mine was over 700. The reason for this is to tell your family and God you love them, because it might be the last. I love you all and want you to be happy. So take care of yourself. And after the worst week of my life, I am grateful. He said grateful. I am grateful to still be here, and I love you all. Thank you for your time." Midian, who's now 55, is best known for his role in the Ministry of Darkness. But yeah, he had a scare. He almost lost his life, and he's doing good. So get well. Prayers to you. Thank you for still being here. Yeah, get well. But I wanted to share that because whenever something bad happened like that in the wrestling world, we at least give it a shout out. But yeah. That's messed up that his body turned on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
We wish you the best.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. What?
I'm still thinking about my main event.
Oh yeah. See, he's trying to look. I'm telling you, you better pick I'm notes
Saturday morning
because once this goes out, people are gonna hold you to it.
You're right. Yeah. All right. I said Cody. I'm sticking to it. Damn it.
Yeah. Stand on it. Stand on the losing side. Stand on it and stay there. I don't want to hear, I knew it. I should have known. Yeah, you should have. Now stay over there.
Nope. Stand on the right side of greatness.
I'm on the right side of history. Tip you.
Okay.
We ain't talking about naming that wrestler. Shut up. Hey, let's go.
Yeah, we're doing. Yeah, I know what. Well, after this one, I know what my first person is gonna be. This person will never finish the story.
I'm gonna say CM Punk.
You're right.
Oh. And a certain man has been posting stuff about a show coming up from AEW. So be on the lookout for one. Chico Adams. Why am I doing this?
Chico. Yeah, please. All right.
Let's real quick. What happened?
So there we go.
Oh, that's Tyler.
Another episode in the books, people. We did it. Woo, we got through it.
Oh, I think Cody wearing this shirt. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
Yep, that's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. Everybody gonna think Cody, but right on their heart, it'll be the greatest right there. Standing on it. All right. Letting y'all know that everything that happens for a reason. It's only for you to get better. So take these lessons, these losses, these bad moments like Cody not winning the WrestleMania main event as a lesson to actually listen to the guy that with all the conspiracies.
Hey, he meant night one.
No, I meant night two. Yeah, but no, take those lessons, learn from them and grow. Take the memories of the good moments to be the driving force on why you do what it is that you do. Everything is only momentary. If nobody told you that they love you, I love you. If nobody said that you're awesome, we think that you're awesome. And you are a special character if you are with me on this main event. And I love you for it. But until next time, all I really want you to do is to do anything that has everything to do with anything about wrestling. I'm not sure if I said that right. I don't think I ever said it right ever since the first time. But
it's been changed.
it's been changed. I want you to do everything that has anything to do about everything wrestling. I want everything. I want anything to do with everything that has anything. Like, yeah, I know that I'm messing up, but they both work.
So he put out his own Dusty Rhodes right there.
Yeah. Yeah. But I want you to do that. That is whether it's playing games, whether it's watching this or watching WrestleMania. Enjoy that because it's going to be truly historic. I mean, we got the Final Boss Rock. That intro for the Final Boss Rock, by the way. Nah, they blew the budget with him. They was like, you know what?
Cody Fireworks?
Yeah, nah. We gonna have lightning. That shit's crazy. But
it's gonna be better on the weekend.
At WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, everybody goes all out for the entrances at WrestleMania, so I'm looking forward to that. But I have to go because I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Very bad.
Yo, no, we are out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Love y'all. All right.